Annyeonghaseyo! Welcome to another episode of K-Influencer Academy 2023. For this month of August, it will be all about sports in Korea and how you enjoy Korean culture. In this video, it will be all about sports in Korea. In our country, Philippines, basketball is the most crowd favorite sports. So almost everyone know basketball. There are a lot of loud cheers and a fan base of said sport. In Korea, based on the articles I read, basketball is also a popular sport, but not the first one in terms of sports ranking in Korea. Last June 3, Korean Culture Center Philippines held an event where they invited professional basketball players playing for a basketball Korean team. They are basketball players here in the Philippines but were scouted by Korean basketball team to play for them. They are SSJ Bilangel and RJ Abarientas, and they play for Daegu Kugas Pegasus and Ulsan Hyundai Mobies Phoebus respectively. They shared their experiences in Korea and playing with Korean basketball players. I'm an avid fan of watching Korean variety show. While watching it, I stumbled upon shows about sports, and I found out about two popular sports in Korea, which are baseball and soccer. Baseball and soccer in our country is not popular as in Korea. Hence, I do not have knowledge about the rules in playing those said sports. However, when I watch those Korean variety sports shows, I get to know more about it. Soccer is the one of the two most popular sports in Korea based on the article I read in the internet. According to Wikipedia, soccer or chugu in Korean was not introduced to the sport of association football until the late 19th century. In 1921, the first All-Joseon football tournament was held, and later in 1928, the Joseon Football Association was organized, which created a foundation to disseminate and develop football in Korea. The Joseon FA was reorganized in 1945 as Japanese occupation ended with the end of World War II. Following the establishment of the South Korean state in the late 1940s, a new Korean Football Association was founded in 1948 and joined FIFA, the international football governing body. The same year, the South Korean national team made its international debut and won 5-3 against Mexico at the 1948 Summer Olympics in London. Fast forward to 2002, where South Korea scripted history as they became the first ever Asian Football Confederation nation to reach the semi-final of a FIFA World Cup. This is the time frame where most Korean dramas viewers know as it always used as it is a reference. One of the famous soccer players during that time is An Jong-wan. I saw him in some of the variety shows, hence when I saw him, I watched it already, and the name of the show is Let's Play Soccer or Gentleman's League. Through that show, I was able to learn about the rules of playing soccer. I have absolutely no idea about it except making goal on the opponent's net. I also got to learn some of the terminologies in soccer. What I love about the show is that they also promote other sports who were not given much spotlight in Korea. They invite professional athletes in their respective fields of expertise as part of soccer team called Ojuda Avengers FC, and eventually they compete with other amateur soccer teams. Through the show, you can tell that indeed soccer is a popular sport in Korea for the reasons that first, a lot of professional athletes who audition in the show knows how to play soccer. Second, a lot of amateur soccer teams were organized. And lastly, a great fan base of the sport were seen in the show. To prove its popularity, there were dramas and movies in Korea that show soccer, like A Barefoot Dream, and recently Dream, which led by Park Seo-joon and IU. That is why indeed you can say that football or soccer is loved by many Koreans. Lastly, the one of the two most popular sports is baseball. Baseball is another beloved sport in Korea. According to Wikipedia, baseball is believed to have been introduced to Korea in 1905 by American missionaries during the Korean Empire, after which it gradually attained prominence. Currently, there are 10 professional teams in South Korea's KBO League. The South Korean national team has become a global baseball power because of winning multiple Olympic medals such as bronze at the 2000 Summer Olympics in Sydney and gold at the 2008 Olympics in Beijing, and placing among the top three in each of the first two World Baseball Classics. One of the famous baseball player I know is Chan Ho Park. I got to know him because he was a guest in one of my favorite variety show, which is One Night in 2 Days. He is famous because aside from his superior athletic ability, he was the first Korean who made two Major League Baseball. Just like soccer, baseball has also a lot of fan base. It is like there is a concert every time the stadium is filled with crowds. From wearing uniforms of the team they like to chanting of cheering songs, definitely it is fun and enjoyable to watch it live. In fact, recently I got to enjoy watching a clean sweep or Baseball Monsters in Netflix. It is where a group of retired baseball players compete with amateur teams. Through this show, I was able also to get know more about the rules, terminologies, and beauty of playing baseball. Just like soccer, baseball also has some made into dramas and movies, like Hot Stove League, Glove, Baseball Girl, and Mr. Go are one of the dramas and movies portraying baseball sports. Recently, it was announced that the MLB series will have a two opening game in South Korea on March 20 to 21, 2024. This news will definitely heat up the stadium as fans will fill the whole stadium and loud cheering will echo throughout the area. And with that, I hope that I encourage you to watch Korean variety shows, dramas, and movies that portrays the sports in Korea. You will not definitely regret it to watch. So that's it for now. See you again in our next episodes. But please kindly like my video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Annyeong!